So you keep getting passed up for job interviews. I don't want to victim blame, but we could all use some room for improvement. I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you should and should not do during a job interview. If you don't know me, my name is Kashmir. I have 5 years of leadership experience in the banking industry, and I'm going to share with you what I've learned over the years. Tip number 1 is don't practice common questions. What you want to do is have about 3 to 4 solid experiences of where you've been able to demonstrate certain qualities. Sometimes we can get so stuck on a specific question. If they don't ask that question, we don't know how to tailor our experience to another question. Just to prevent all that confusion, practice communicating your real life experiences versus being stuck on a specific question. Tip number 2, focus on your opportunities. That might seem crazy because what are you talking about? I'm supposed to show the best version of myself. Why, yes, that is true. However, everybody loves a come up story. Tell me about a time where you struggled with a project and what did you do to meet the quota? That's a come up story. They want to see what you struggled with. How did you overcome those adversities and overcome those struggles? And that demonstrates the qualities that you have, whether you're putting it on another manager or whether you put it on your peer. They want to see, did you reach out to the necessary departments? Did you research the problem? Did you ask enough questions? What was your process? When you're able to provide that come up story, yeah, I was struggling with time management, but this is what I did. I utilized my resources. I made sure that I double checked my schedule, have my calendar prepared, reminders for every single thing that needed to be completed. I made a list of what is most important in those due dates so that I was able to ensure that I met every single deadline before it was due or exactly when it was due. That's what they want to hear. So I don't want to get too much into how you should answer. It's for another video, but I wanted to show you what that looks like and how that sounds. Number 3, research. I cannot stress research enough. I despise when someone comes to a job interview and they ask me a question that was specifically brought up in the job description. So what you want to do is you want to really dive into that job description. Hopefully it's a good one. Sometimes they're crap. I do understand that. But dive into the job description and look at the competencies of what they're looking for, the hours, the responsibilities, and things of that sort. Then what you want to do is use other outside resources. Go to LinkedIn, go to Glassdoor, show up at that location and really see what it's about. So with LinkedIn, I want to encourage everybody to have a LinkedIn account because that's where you're able to network. So many times I've looked at a position, I've looked at a company, and I've reached out to the people that currently work there. Why? Because the recruiters are going to sing all their praises, but they're not going to tell me what's truly wrong with the company. But you know who will? Somebody that works there. So never underestimate your network. So make sure that you do have a LinkedIn account. Glassdoor is another great resource. Glassdoor is basically what I was doing with the LinkedIn accounts. You're able to see the reviews of every single company from their employees or from their previous employees. And the next very bold one is show up at the location. I know as a manager, if I'm taking over a branch, I'm definitely popping up at the location. Why? Because I want to see who works there. I want to see how you guys typically manage the branch without a leader, as well as popping up during lunchtimes. Lunchtimes are when things are going crazy, at least it is in the banking industry. So I want to see what that looks like before I arrive at the job interview so that I'm able to have a leg up to see how my skills will work best with that location. And also, if it's crazy, I'm going to ask for more money because you're not going to throw me in a crazy situation without me feeling compensated for it. Those are my 3 interview tips. So go ahead and press that subscribe button, that follow button if you're interested in hearing more.